I just want to begin this video by saying that I am going through a lot of things in my life. And I recently lost my last grandparent, and I was realizing that my relationship with my father was now deteriorating to a point where I didn't feel like we had a connection. And I am struggling with a lot of financial things in my life as well. So this has been an incredibly trying experience for me. But at the same time, I noticed when I told people my new birthday age that I definitely got a different response from people. And I've had a lot of 20-somethings call me an old man and tell me that I don't have a voice and that I need to stay off social media. So it's really complex. And there's a lot of things that people don't understand. And one of those things that I think speaks volumes for all of us to keep aware is when my grandmother was in her 80s, she told me, I don't feel like an old woman. I do when I look in the mirror, but I feel like the same girl I was when I was in my 20s. And I resonate with that and I understand that, and I now feel that same way. And it's only the youth that are there to remind me that I'm old than when I feel old. That's how I feel old, because you told me that. And this has been an experience of trying to find myself, and this is where we're at. I took a few videos. I wanted to capture my birthday and what I was going through. I didn't know what video I was going to put together, but here we are, almost 3 months exactly later. I'm getting this video together, and here's what I come up with. This is also a time for me to remember what it was like at this point, the end of almost 10 years of one of the most life-changing, life-altering, traumatic experiences that almost nobody can relate with. It has been excruciating to go with what the hospital did to me. But that is not for here. Anyhow, here's my birthday. Happy 48th. Blah, blah, blah. I couldn't be any more alone. I literally, at this point in my life, now only talk to one person face to face, and that's not even very often. Anyhow, have a great one, you guys. And I hope to let you watch me, my life, bloom and change in the next year and two as I tackle this company that I'm trying to create called Trade Winds Enterprise. Anyhow, that's for another video as well. Talk to you guys all soon. Here we go now. Here's my first video, 48 years old. Anyhow, there'll be more to come. Lots of challenges I'm facing, and guess I'll get to that. Anyhow, bye. Hey! Two things that spoiled me. One is I had a near perfect relationship with my grandmother that was smothered in affection and understanding and true love, the true character of love. And church. I don't know, but turning 48 hits differently. I feel like I'm getting too old for anything to happen positively. Should I be worried about that? It just hits differently. So I just wanted to take a quick minute to a few minutes here and video myself. This will be the first video I've made since my most recent birthday here, August 2020. I am officially 48 years old. I had an incredible few days trip to and through Lamars, Iowa, down to Sioux City, and back through Elvord Dune, coming home, and did some nostalgic to those stops, and met an incredible, I summed up almost like my own Catcher in the Rye, except for mine was 3 days, for those who understand what I mean by that, if they read The Catcher in the Rye. And I was very moved in so many incredible 3 days. Just low-key group of people, but a normalcy that I've not ever experienced. That's my own shameful story. But anyhow, I'm marking this place and moment in this way because I have found over the last couple of years I have had an attraction to strange places, particularly like on a gravel road or different places at night and for long periods of time, and getting for you people who are into the whole spirituality of things, it's a very emotional experience for me. And this place would be like one of those places that I would go to and sit for 10 hours. Back to my experience in Sioux City and Lamars and Dune and Elvord, Iowa, where my grandparents homesteaded, great-grandparents, technically. I just wanted to come out here as I'm getting ready to not have a car until possibly March. Has me with a lot of anxiety, but I'm trying to make the experience work for me. And there's a part of me that's always in Alaska, and there's a lot of different options that could happen there, but the one is that if I even had no electricity and went with a solar panel, which obviously is nothing right now in the cards or any of that, it's not on the radar. It is, but not anyhow. I had been without running hot water. I have been without a stove, basically. I am now. So much, but I am concerned because the only reason I have hung on for the 9.5 years is because I needed to finish my life work of the book, which then exploded in size and dimensions and purpose and created a lot of opportunity to tell a bigger story, and it no longer was just the autobiography. It was to teach, and then I became the case study as the four worked together. It's just something I've realized in the last week. And when it's done, I'm not sure what. This right here, I believe, is what they call pigweed. I'm a landscaping crazy person, and I have been my whole life, but definitely that is my first flower I recognized that I liked, and I would have been 3 years old. And my first memory, good solid one, happens when I'm 4. But anyhow, cute little story. Every time I see that, I see it in what I recently dubbed my subconscious double vision, because in my mind I see it at the height of when I was 3, as well as seeing it now.
It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. The other thing is I know that possibilities exist, but I am getting more concerned about my fragileness. Anyhow, I am just thinking about things like I always do. I also made what I guess are unrealistic expectations of my relationship with my father and put that to 2 texts a year, birthday and Christmas. And a squeaky back door. This one didn't make a sound. I am what feels like the right way to phrase it, contemporary enough to know that this is my fault because I am more sensitive and feel and real and want to apologize. And it's just 2 very different, unmashable, blendable, combined, relatable, and you just it's whatever, I guess. I think there's 2 things that spoiled me. One is I had a near perfect relationship with my grandmother that was smothered in affection and understanding and true love, the true character of love. And church, because that was a perfect place to cultivate, dare I say, because I am everything and plus more contrary and of all levels of things, but the pure innocence that church and sensitivity. And when I say pure innocence, with no malicious intentions or for what I have come to know over my life as political, religion, and Sunday Christians, and those looking to use it as a marketing tool. But 15 years or whatever, 20 deep, whatever you want to call or add what parts, changed me and made there a strange relationship with now.
So there you have it. I went down to Sioux City. I came back home and here to Minnesota. I don't know how much of this made sense to you, but I've been really having a meltdown lately. And I don't know which direction to go. And here I am. So if you can help me, my Cash App is down below here. You'll see in the lower right hand corner if you want to donate there. Otherwise, you can write me if you go to my profile and you can get the information there. And I thank you for any help that you can help me with. And I would really appreciate it if you would follow my page and watch things change. I have a lot of things to teach you and I'm a very unique person, and I have come from a very, very unique place in my life, and it would be nearly impossible, I hope, to duplicate. Anyhow, I just want to close up my 48th birthday and how this has really been a very changing year for me. And I also know that when one door closes, another one opens. And I am hoping to close that door when I get the series of 4 books done. At the same time, opening the future to many possibilities. The next 5 years are going to be amazing. I can't even imagine. I can't even tell you what I have for a goal. Not right now. Anyhow, you guys have a great afternoon, morning, whenever it is you're watching this. If you've even made it to the end. If you have, I feel very fortunate. Anyhow, take care, everyone. Hope the universe sends you positive energy for the year 2021 coming up. Take care. Oh, and I wanted to end with one last thing. This will be the last time I do an intro video like I have been doing with the remix each individual time. I have now created a new intro video that will be used for the up and coming videos in the future. So I hope that you look forward to seeing that. As much time and effort that I put into it, I thought it was kind of cool. So I hope that you give me a thumbs up on that as well. Bye.